fear instilled in the Arab minds was so profound that for the next 3 centuries, not a single Arab dared to invade the sacred land of Bharat. The defeat they suffered at the hands of Nagbhatta I's army was so brutal that the Arabs bestowed upon him the title of the biggest enemy of Islam.
Get into it.
Although their leader was gone, the Arab army still continued their brutal reign of terror in Sindh. Little did they know that a storm was brewing on the horizon, and the names of Bappa Rawal and Nagbhatta were about to echo through the ages as they prepared to confront the very darkness that had plagued the land. The Arab invasions left a devastating trail of suffering in their wake as they imposed unthinkable cruelty and unimaginable horrors upon the people of Sindh. Those unfortunate enough to escape these atrocities sought refuge in the mighty fortress of Chittor. Within those ancient walls, they met with a person that ignited their hopes and rekindled their spirit. Seated upon the throne with an aura of unchallenged strength was a remarkable ruler, none other than Bappa Rawal, a name synonymous with valor and bravery. His presence was a living testament to the heroic spirit of Chittor, and his eyes blazed with fiery determination. Being a proud heir of the Suryavanshi lineage, he refused to stay silent when he heard the heartbreaking tales of persecuted Hindus. While his ministers cautioned and restrained, citing the distance of Sindh, Bappa's resolve remained unshakable, for he had personally witnessed the unspeakable atrocities inflicted upon Aryabhat. Sacred cows slaughtered, sisters dishonored, and revered idols trampled by the invaders' boots. With a solemn vow made to Eklingji Maharaj, Bappa Rawal pledged to impart a lesson of unimaginable consequence to these barbaric intruders, a lesson that they would never forget. In a single day, Bappa Rawal marshaled his forces and embarked on a march towards Sindh. The Arab invaders were caught off guard with no escape route in sight. As Bappa's army advanced, they descended upon the militias like an avenging force of Mahakal. Yet, it was not merely Bappa's physical form leading the charge. It was the divine power of Shiv and the blessings of his guru Rishi Harit, working through him to save Aryabhat from its enemies. His military genius earned him the title of Kal Bhoj, the one who became the harbinger of the doom for the invaders. When the cruel Arab governor of Sindh, Amir Junaid, mustered an army of 60,000 soldiers, the response from the Bharatiya kings was swift and united under the banner of Nagbhatta I. With their strategic brilliance, they encircled the Arab army, throwing it into utter chaos and devastation. The Arab cavalry crumbled and Amir Junaid met his end in the heart of the fierce battle. The defeat they suffered at the hands of Nagbhatta I's army was so brutal that the Arabs bestowed upon him the title of the biggest enemy of Islam. Bappa Rawal and Nagbhatta I did not merely repel the invaders. They chased them beyond the borders of Bharat all the way to Arabia. The fear instilled in the Arab minds was so profound that for the next 3 centuries, not a single Arab dared to invade the sacred land of Bharat.
This is wow. Whenever I review any videos like that and I learn about your fight with the Arab world, it's pretty fascinating to learn about the courage of people that stood there. And I can never help but to think like how all these things were handled and how many people actually lived. It's crazy, but I think what it's really nice to see is that you kind of have the heroes that stood up against the invaders, because this is pretty much what, anyone is called that is invading your country. Um, and I wonder how they actually combine the Hinduism together with that. Is there part in Hinduism where like the martial arts kind of the situation is somehow interwoven? Is that something that maybe you guys let me know that I'm not aware of? Because that would be pretty fascinating to, I think, to know, because in the combat, it's not that easy. And when you think about like you have to put thousands of peoples of army, you have to train them. How did that all work in India? I would be very curious to know. So please do let me know in the comments below. And with that being said, I'll close this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this with me. If you did enjoy, please give a thumbs up, share, like, and subscribe to this channel. And I will see you next one. Until then, lots of peace and love. Bye bye.